Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the academic procession which is about to enter the hall, and please remain standing for the Australian National Anthem. You are encouraged to join in with the singing. The text of the anthem is printed on page 11 of your graduation program. Please rise for the academic procession.
Australians, oh let us rejoice, for we are young and free. We've golden soil and the wealth of toil, our home is scourged by sea. Our land, a bounty, nature's gift of beauty. Let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to this special ceremony in Bonython Hall on a day of great celebration for our graduates. My name is Diane Davidson. I'm the Deputy Chancellor of the University of Adelaide, and I'm pleased to declare open this congregation, convened for the purpose of conferring degrees. I do wish to acknowledge the Kaurna people, the original custodians of the Adelaide Plains and the land on which the University of Adelaide's campuses are built, here on North Terrace, at the Waite, Roseworthy and Thebarton. And I do welcome you all most sincerely today, not those who are here to receive their official graduation parchments signifying the end of many years of study, but also all of you, distinguished guests, invited guests, families, friends, supporters of all kinds who have seen this group of people through their years of study. I'll come back to that later, but do know that you are all most welcome here. And graduates, as you wait to come up to shake my hand today, and I do enjoy that, reflect upon your time at the university. I know sometimes it seems as if it's all been work and no play, but I'm sure there's a lot of play in there. There's good experiences, clubs, sports, friends, networks, all of those things that have added to your years at the university. So while you're here today, reflect upon that. We're very proud that you chose this university to study at and to come and work with us. And we're very proud of your achievements. So do enjoy this ceremony. And it now gives me great pleasure to introduce to you today our graduation speaker, Mr. Anthony Kittle. Anthony Kittle is the owner and managing director of Red Arc Electronics. And Red Arc is a Lonsdale-based family company here in South Australia which manufactures a range of power conversion products, including battery management systems, power supplies, voltage converters and inverters. Mr. Kittle was brought up in Port Augusta in the far north of South Australia and worked as a cadet with BHP in Whyalla, but before completing his Bachelor of Mechanical Engineering here in the University of South Australia in 1987. He stayed on at BHP as a development engineer and in 1991 came to the University of Adelaide to study for his MBA. The following year he moved to ROH Wheels in Adelaide, where he was promoted to General Manager at the young age of 28. And in 1997 he and his wife Michelle purchased Red Arc Electronics. This company has won many manufacturing and technology awards and was a member of the Deloitte Technology Fast 50 for the fourth time in 2013. And in 2014, Red Arc won the Telstra South Australian Business of the Year award. The Red Arc Electronics business model is based on innovation, niche marketing and a highly developed team. It is clear that Anthony is extremely proud of his team's skill base, passion and commitment, and the company invests in its employees through training, recognition and a mentoring program. Anthony completed the Owner-President's Management Program at Harvard Business School in 2013. He holds a diploma from the Australian Institute of Company Directors and is a Fellow of the South Australian Governor's Leadership Foundation program. Anthony has also spent 3 years on the board of Marcellin Technical College, which offers vocational training for Year 11 and 12 students, and was an expert member of the National Vet Equity Advisory Council until April 2014. He's also a member of the Flinders University Engineering Advisory Committee. We are fortunate to have somebody with such experience to speak to us today. I know that he will have guidance for all of you and information for all of us as we listen to his words. Thank you, Mr. Kittle.
Deputy Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, President and members of the University, distinguished guests, family, friends and most importantly the stars today, our graduates. I'm delighted to be here to offer my congratulations for your wonderful achievement and to provide some words of encouragement from my experiences to assist you in your journey. Today, the 5th of May 2015, you will graduate with an outstanding education which will hold you in good stead as you enter the workforce. What a fantastic opportunity lays ahead of you. 22 years ago, I sat exactly where you sit today. In 1993, I graduated with a Master in Business Administration from the University of Adelaide. Since then, I am proud to share that I've accomplished some things that I could only have dreamt of. In particular, I have developed a highly successful business in Red Arc, an advanced manufacturer specialising in portable power solutions, and these products are installed in any vehicle with a battery that moves. Today we employ 120 staff, and our revenues this year will exceed $30 million. Proudly, last year Red Arc was announced as the Telstra Australian Business of the Year. The Telstra Business Group Managing Director and Ambassador for the program, Mr Will Irving, said that Red Arc is a high-growth, high-quality manufacturer that is focused on innovation, deep customer understanding, targeted marketing and investment in new capability. If you had told me that 22 years ago that this would be so, that I would be the owner and the CEO of a successful organisation, I would not have believed you. Back then, I felt uncertain about actually what was next. So I'd like to share with you several important things that I've learned along the way that I believe can assist you in your careers and to help realise your dreams. The first is that people are the #1 asset of any business. I believe in surrounding yourself with brilliant people. To be a world competitive business, you need a team of highly skilled employees that can assist you in your goal to strive for excellence. The benefit in investing in the best equipment and facilities is of limited value without a committed, capable team. Continuous development of staff require a great deal of effort in a number of areas, and one of these that cannot be taken for granted is regular and structured communication to ensure that the team is on the same page. To compete globally, we must continuously improve our knowledge, as what is good enough today may not be tomorrow. We work hard on creating a learning environment where all employees are encouraged to undertake training. I often hear the comment regarding this: what if we train them and they leave? And I quickly respond with, what if we don't train them and they stay? I urge you to take the opportunity to get to know as many people as possible in the organisation that you are working. Listen to their views, value their input, and show you care about them, and they'll do amazing things to support you. A mentor of mine has a favourite saying: people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. The second that I know to be true is that either innovate or detonate. Most entrepreneurial high-growth businesses have more ideas than can be implemented with the resources on hand. We are also blessed and challenged with this opportunity at Red Arc. There are numerous avenues for generating ideas, and we find that many originate from our customers. I encourage you throughout your career, in every role that you undertake, to maintain a very close relationship with your customers and constantly seek to understand what their problems are so that you can help solve them. If there is a common issue amongst customers, this generally triggers consideration in investing in the feasibility of developing new products or services to overcome this. From my experience, businesses should be investing more frequently in state-of-the-art equipment. Many facilities that I have visited have equipment that is more than 20 years old. This makes it very difficult to deliver a high-quality, cost-competitive, leading-edge product or service from equipment that should have been retired many, many years ago. Strive to replace critical equipment every 5 years to ensure that you can capture the latest technology innovations and ensure that the very best product or service can be offered. At Red Arc, we invest 15% of our sales revenue each and every year into research and development, and in some years it's as high as 20%. New products generate around 1/3 of our sales every year, and so a continual program in R&D is essential to maintaining fast growth of the business. But not all great ideas require large investments, so a long-term commitment to investing each and every year is imperative rather than an ad hoc approach. With our innovation integrated into our business, I know we would not have delivered the amount of value to our customers, and that has directly derived our positive performance. Reflecting on the challenges of operating as a manufacturer with our changing and often challenging economic cost base, it is clear to me that competing on value in Australia is absolutely essential. So I urge you to use the skills and knowledge that you take away from this great institution, as you have the ability to really make a great difference to our great country. The third thing I know to be true is to believe in yourself and follow your dreams. Growing up, I was strongly influenced by both of my grandfathers, who were small business owners who did it tough, building their businesses from the ground up. I spent every school holidays working at my grandfather's garage in the Flinders Ranges. I learned about customer service excellence and developing a strong work ethic. In my early career, I had good jobs that were both challenging and satisfying. I was helping build great value for the business owner, being rewarded with several promotions and a nice salary. So why would I leave? Why would I put everything on the line, including our house, risk potential failure, when I already had what most people viewed as a successful career in the making? Well, the answer is simple. When I was 15, I had a dream to run my own business, and I wasn't going to give up until I achieved this. I was following a path that would enable me to reach my goal, continuously challenging myself and always learning. To that end, in 2011, I was fortunate enough to attend Harvard Business School, undertaking the Owner-President's Management Program. This was a 3-year program where I was challenged by professors and the cohort of approximately 150 business owners from all around the world. I left Harvard with a strategy to take Red Arc to the next level. I may be stating the obvious, but how persistent and resilient you are will definitely influence your career. Do not worry if your early jobs are not exactly what you want, or that promotion doesn't come quickly enough. Your career will last many decades, you will have numerous roles, and you can achieve a lot in such a short time. So be flexible, be motivated, and be excited to take on these opportunities. I encourage you to be disciplined about reviewing your own career. On a regular basis, seek out mentors who can provide you with guidance and support. It still amazes me that Nelson Mandela spent more than 20 years in prison before he became the President of South Africa. During his time in jail, it was reported that he kept a poem written by William Ernest Henley. It was entitled Invictus. There was a famous final line of the poem that reads, "I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul." Early in my career, there were several critical turning points. Once when I was told you will never make an engineer by an apprenticeship instructor, and some years later when I was leaving to own and operate Red Arc, a senior person said to me, "You are not an entrepreneur." These words were the fuel I used to spur myself along to achieve the goals and prove them wrong. As William H. Johnson said, "If it is to be, it is up to me." So in conclusion, I recommend that you take responsibility, take charge, and I'm sure you will have great futures. Congratulations on your graduation and best wishes. Thank you all very much.
On behalf of the graduates and their families attending today's ceremony, I would like to thank Mr. Anthony Kittle for their stimulating and inspiring address. We are honored that you have taken the time to join us on this special day to share with us your thoughts and experiences. Your words of encouragement and advice are greatly appreciated. They remind us that education places upon each of us an enduring responsibility to make the best possible use of our talents and to contribute to the betterment of society in whatever way we can. Please join me in once again thanking Mr. Anthony Kittle.
I will now receive the candidates for degrees. I call on the Vice-Chancellor.
Deputy Chancellor, I, Professor Warren Bebbington, Vice-Chancellor and President of the University of Adelaide, certify to you and the whole University that the graduates who will be presented to you have fulfilled all the conditions prescribed for admission to the awards for which they are so presented.
I, Diane Davidson, the Deputy Chancellor of the University of Adelaide, by virtue of the power committed to me by the University, confirm that each graduate is admitted to the rank and privileges of a holder of the award in the University of Adelaide for which they are so presented.
Deputy Chancellor, I, Professor Lawrence Ablin, present to you graduates from the Adelaide Business School. To the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Corporate Finance, Lisa May Bates. Ka Kit Chan. Ka Yan Chan. Woon Peek Chan. Hugh Nam Choing. Xiang Dong. Sarush Darudi. Miao Fon. Joshua Gugliato. Declan Holroyd Harvey. George Patrick Bowen Highfield. Brett John Lacey. And Brett also receives the Bachelor of Law degree. Yi Lin Lian. T Yi Liu. Olivia Lombardo. Look Chi Kwan. Yu Han Lu. Nicholas Paul Martin. And Nicholas also receives the Bachelor of Law degree. Megumi Matsumoto. Chun Long Mao. Georgia Eileen McFarlane. Anthony McCarty. Aaron John Morgan. Lauren Murray. Evan Colin Norton. Koi Shu Wu. Katie O'Toole. Queen Anne Pham. Adi Ray. Mitchell Grant Scott. Ling Shen. Meng Ki Shi. Johannes Maximilian Swartz van Riesma. Jonathan Spano. Arun Sridhar. Jonathan Siu Huang Tong. Carl William von Sonden. Baoin Wang. Alexander Francis Wakely Webb. Jean Zhao Yi. Eun Ji Yoon. Bebe Zhang. And next to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce in Accounting, Alexander Wong Bak Weng. Alexandra Yvonne Amy. Amir Saeed Kazanov. Yi Wei Bai. Ben Samuel Hayward Carter. Desri Chandras Sekar. Xin Yu Chen. Jasmine Hu Yu Chung. Chia An Chuang. Renee Elise Chidlow. Sophie Lee Siganovic. Carmen Margaret Conley. Stephen Deely. Jessica Carmen Della Verde. Peter John Dixon. Niang Dong. Felicia Dwan. Foon Zhuan. Kayaya Ellen Fisher. Joshua Lawrence Fitzpatrick. Hu Hua Falk. Lillian Fong. Matthew James Fragona. Shi Yao Gao. Tegan Amy Gardner. Yue Ji Yang. Leon Giannini. Xin Gong. Brett Lincoln Goss. Samuel Michael Jens Hockendorf. Charles William Hall. Paul Benjamin Harmon. And Paul also receives the Diploma in Languages. Ali Ahmed Hassan. Sin Tuang Hu. Nicholas Peter Holloway. Hu Rui Tung. James William Hunter. Carlos Joe Ibrahim. Sung Hoon Jong. Meng Noon Ji. Jean Jua. Katie Yanchu Shi. Lucy Alexandra King. Fun Ye Ni Kong. James Robert Lam. Joel Jia Xian Lee. Tuesna Lee. Trina Lee. Wan Liang. Mei Liang. Nei Yen Lao. Calvin Liu. Christine Ling. Chang Liu. Jia Liu. Neon Liu. Timothy Hamilton Liu. Yue Liu. Su Queen Liu. Ye Cho Liu. Angus James MacArthur. Andrew James McLeod. Alex Morashis. Jessica Sarah Nakaville. Stephen Nudo. Che Hong Oh, Joshua Ross Pascal, Samuel Roberts, Hu James Robinson, Harriet Marie Saleh, Jordan Haywood Sanders, and Jordan also receives the Diploma in Languages. Asreen Kaur Sangha Dhaliwal, Ashley Victoria Skidonley, Papan Shen, Damian Silvestri, Henry Mark Stevens, Yi Fun Su, Lillian May Summers, Meng Ru Sun, Andrew Turnbull Sykes, Chi Hei Tom, Wing Hong Wayne Tong, Seo King Tay, Catherine Louise Taylor, Shi Teng, Peter Daniel Theodoro, Chin Yao Tao, Julie Tron, Emma Georgia Twartz, Kun Peng Wang, Ru Tan Wang, Wei Ting Wang, Yu Han Wang, Wang Zhouping, Zizi Wang, Mitchell Robert Ward, Chuan Lin Wei, Joel Douglas Wilson, Sabrina Fiona Winwood Smith, Chiyu Fei Wang, Keen Sun Wong, and Keen also receives the Diploma in Languages. Sheena Sia. Fan Yong. Ji Hao Yao. Butsarin Ying Chon. Mi Yuen. Yvonne Chua Yi Wu. Reiji Zheng. Shijiao Zheng. Xin Zhang. Ziyu Zhang. Sichuan Prey. Zhu. Daesyung Zong. To the degree of Master of Professional Accounting. Next, Elia Ardahali. Si Chao Dong. Jin Yoon Guan. Chi Woon Han. Si Hao Yao Hu. Li Jing. Joyce Jean Pei Lim. Chad Marston. Blair Olga Olshanowski. Yi Ling Soon. Chi Yi Wang. Fun Wu. Sen Shuao. Lu Yang. Xiao Xuan Yao. Zhao Yun. Marina Zakilaskaya. Jia Zhang. And Si Yang Chao. Next, to the degree of Master of Applied Finance, Weng Dai. Don Thi Tao Nguyen. Zhang Guan. Yu Lan, Sha Li, Yu Young Lee, Che Hong Lin, Chan Peng, Si Hao Shun Wang, Han Yan, Wan Lin, Shobo Yang, Tian Kong Zhang, Yunjia Zhang, Lindian Zhao Zhu, sorry. And next, to the degree of Master of Accounting and Finance, Yen Yang Che, Ruan Cheng Chun, Yuan Chuan Chen, Mei Cheng, Su Ming Duan, Su Yang Fan, Yin Hao Fang, Lixin Feng, Pan Gao, Yang Guo, Siran Hao, Ru Huang, Wang Suwei, Jian Kong, Hugh Lee, Ningjuan Li, Ru Li, Lim Ching Ping Grace, Chang Liu, Yang Liu, Hulan Liu, Ling Liu, Sai Liu, Chen Luo, Yan Ma, Mengya Liu, Nan Chao, Zhao Qi Shin, Hongru Si, Si Wan Tan, Darjum Tang, Tang Wei Sheng Thomas, Cheng Wang, Junfeng Wang, Man Yun Wang, Meng Su Wang, Ting Wang, Ji Wei, Junji Wei, Wang Wen, Bo Wu, Lin Shao, Han Bing Shi, Ji Yu, Hu Jun Yu, Peng Zhang, Shilu Zhang, Shong Zhang, Wen Wan Zhao, Yizhao Zhao, and Jingjing Zhao. Ladies and gentlemen, Deputy Vice Chancellor, this now concludes the presentation of graduates.
Well, that's done. But it's not done, is it? It is the first day of the rest of your lives. And as I said to our graduates this morning and have said in the previous few days, I hope that you leave both this ceremony and this university with a real sense of pride in what you've achieved. Take those parchments home and hang them on the wall. Don't put them in the bottom drawer. They're there to remind you of what you've achieved and the things which you will be able to achieve. As Mr Kittle, our orator, said earlier today, the opportunities for you are enormous. And I was interested to hear him say, don't worry too much if the first job is not quite what you want or what you'd hope for, because it is a stepping stone to the job and the position that you will want. Some of you may have trouble finding employment first off, and that is always difficult. However, things will improve because you've had a wonderful education, been taught how to think, and now you need to do those things again, if I can refer to Mr. Kittle, about persevere and be resilient. And you will have the world at your fingertips. As graduates of this university now, you join about 150,000 others who have come through this university in the last 140 years. And that 150,000 or so are spread throughout 80 countries. So we really do hope that you will all keep in touch with us as well, because the links that you've made here are links that will stand you throughout life in very good stead. We hope that you will keep in touch with our alumni group and visit us when you come back if you are leaving. If you are not leaving then and staying around this university or in Australia, then do stay in close touch. We would like that very much. As I've said, we are proud of your achievements. And for all of you parents and supporters, you must be proud too. And some of you have come from a very long way to be here today. And all of you have been in these young people's lives for a very long time, giving them support. And for that, we are grateful, and I hope that you have had as much reward, sense of achievement, as they feel for different reasons today. Thank you all for coming to make the day very special. We'd also like to take this opportunity to thank our mace bearer again, Kuchi, thank you, and everybody else who has worked so hard to make this a day for the graduates to remember. I wonder now if all of you, not the graduates, would stand please so that we can formally applaud these cleverly young things. And well done to all of you. Now would you stand as well please, so that I may declare this congregation of the University of Adelaide adjourned, and ask you to remain standing for the academic procession. Thank you and good afternoon.